How's it going, guys? Welcome to Audio Addiction. We have Kaonashi back in the building with us. They can say their names, what they do, all that jazz.
I'm Peter. I sing in the band and I scream in the band. I'm trying to think what else.
I'm Peo. I've got a bubble in my throat. My name's Peo. I play drums in the band, and that's it.
There we go. Well, first of all, I want to welcome you back. The last interview we did was well over, I'd say roughly 3 years ago. Shout outs to Electric Halloween. But you guys have done a lot since that last interview we did. You guys signed with Equal Vision, which is fantastic. When you guys signed, I was like, good choice. I don't know if that was the first choice, or if, I'm sure you guys have had many opportunities, but that one, I felt like when I saw you guys sign to Equal Vision, I was like, I feel like that works. You know, they mess with your vision, and I appreciate that. So I was like, I feel like you're in good hands, and you have a new album coming out very soon. So, tell people what has happened since that time frame. Obviously, you could talk about the signing, I'm sure. I don't know if you've had an opportunity to talk about that yet, but, tell people what's been going on recently, I guess.
Peter, you want to take the stage, or you
want? Not much. Everything has just been leading to May 21st. It's just a lot of stress, and it's 10 days away. It's just, I don't know, the pandemic is horrible, obviously, for everybody. And it's just been this waiting game of just want life to get back to normal. I just want to be able to do the one thing I do. I've had to, in interviews, what are your hobbies? Just I don't have any hobbies, dude. Metal.
Music is.
I don't want any hobbies. I just want to fucking play the TLA. That's all I want to do.
Right.
So it's been hell on earth. But the release of Scooter and just finally giving parts of it just little by little.
Yeah.
It's so rewarding. It's I just want people to hear it.
Yeah.
10 days. 10 days.
I mean,
can't come soon enough.
The signing and all that was let's see. That was in 2019. When did we sign? What was it, May? I think we signed in May of 2019. We met Dan. Shout out Dan. In December 2018 on tour with I Set My Friends on Fire.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, it was Dan drove all the way out to see us in Syracuse at the Lost Horizon.
Very cool.
I think that's what it was, and it was we played horribly.
Horribly.
We were doing this tour in a RAV4.
Sick.
Four of us just crammed in this. It was awful, and yeah, we weren't making anything for that on that, I don't think either, and so we were all pretty miserable, and we were also borrowing all of the gear. I was borrowing an entire drum set. There was no trailer. There was just enough room for guitars, and there wasn't even enough room. I wouldn't even say there was enough. There was not enough room for us, the guitars, and I think we had rack gear just out of the rack. Shit like that, bro. It was so bad. I didn't have any drums. I think I might have had my cymbals, maybe.
That's wild.
Yeah, so Dan saw us play terribly and was kind enough to come see us again. That was at we played with Silent Planet in
Jupiter Hall. It was inside of a mall.
It was inside of a
That's crazy.
It was so weird. It was Dave and Buster's, but if it was a cigar lounge and a venue. It was the weirdest fucking thing. And I was just this is inside. There was a pizza place inside of it too. I don't know how. It was a mall inside of a mall. Anyway, it was sick. And then Dan, that's when I remember Dan texted me and he goes he's hey, I just want to say bye. Meet me at the front. So I walk in and this fucking this hallway is like straight out of like the 80s. It's got like these crazy lights and shit. I feel like it's like Austin Powers or something.
Oh yeah.
And I'm just standing there talking to Dan, saying goodbye, and he's like, "Oh, by the way, like, so I want to offer you guys a deal. Yada yada. Is that cool?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's cool. Yes, absolutely. Like, I'll text you. Yada. You'll have my email. We'll just get it going."
Yeah.
It worked. It was just like he's so nonchalant about it. He was like, "Oh, by the way, like, so I want to offer you a deal." I was like, dude, that's like, it was like one of those, like, you know, it's a once in a lifetime sort of events.
Oh yeah.
You know, I'm getting engaged. Oh my god. uh, but man, that was really, I don't
I've
know.
noticed that a lot of the most important moments in my life, I just don't really realize it when it's happening. Like,
Oh
I don't
sure.
remember that day like that at all. It was more just like, oh, I'm so tired. I had work this morning. You know, I'm wearing my dirty work clothes. And it's like, that was such an important day. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Same with like, This Is Hardcore. It just didn't feel like this magical hallmark moment. It's just looking back on it that I realized the importance. A lot of moments, but especially with the band shit, I'm just like, oh yeah, that is how that went.
I feel like the signing thing was like kind of a hallmark because like we did get to go to like the office and see merch now and everything. So it was like, but like yeah, definitely like This Is Hardcore was such like a holy shit, go like what we fuck like what's going. So like I didn't have a second to like hang out and just like whatever.
Chill.
It was like yeah, you had to keep going. So that was like definitely you know, I didn't realize like even after the set I still didn't even like feel it until I saw the video, and I was just oh shit, this was actually like, because when I'm playing, bro, I can't see like past Peter. Once it's my depth perception's gone, I don't know, can't see any faces, it's over. Maybe if you're very upfront, but I wear glasses, so once
Same.
those are gone,
I know. Yeah.
it's over. I don't even know how many people are there or if anyone's enjoying themselves. I'm just going for it. So
it's probably a good thing, slightly. You know, I feel like it keeps the edge. You know, the edge of playing a show
I'm
on.
affected by the outside world, right?
Yeah, but it's cool to see, like, at least from my perspective as being from Jersey and seeing you guys play in Philly like all the time. It's cool to see you guys doing, like, making these moves to, like, sign with Equal Vision, to play This Is Hardcore, like, as being, like, a pretty, you know, I would say I enjoy a lot of your music, and I definitely, it was more so after that interview is when I really started to, like, delve deeper, get more into it, and, like, really start to, like, look at your catalog and stuff, and I was like, man, this is so cool, they're so local, like, I don't have to, like, wait till they come over from overseas to play here and play like one show out in like the middle of like, you know, California or something, you know, like you guys are literally in my backyard, and it's such a cool thing. And, you know, obviously with this new record coming out, like that's also just, I feel like you guys are gonna, at least from my perspective, I feel like you guys are gonna skyrocket that much more. So I'm very excited about it. I've listened to the record, guys. I think it's great. I loved like the last record too, but this new one is like miles. I would say miles better for sure. I'd argue it's definitely like a step up. You know.
I agree. I
Thank
agree
you so much.
Thank you. Like we're probably gonna say thank you a lot during this interview.
Yeah, absolutely.
But you guys deserve it. Like I feel like you guys are like I've known your name for a while, and like. It's so cool to see like the aspect of it. Like I get to see you guys play like frequently. Obviously not now, and that hurts my soul deeply because like I would have definitely been if you guys did like an album release show. I would have been at that shit yesterday, you know. But like
I want to do it so bad.
But like, you know, obviously, hopefully, fingers crossed, people get vaccinated, do all that sort of stuff, wear a mask, all that shit. But like, it's cool. It's cool to see the growth. So, you know, I got to give you props to that. How long did it take you guys to work on this record? Obviously, you had, you know, Why Did You Do It, which is another great one that was released in 2018. did you already start working on the new album at that point, or was it kind of like, oh, we're still trying to tour with the old record and try to like just try to tour off that until we start writing new music? Or was it something like more currently, like in quarantine of like 2019 and stuff like that?
I mean, yeah, I guess I'll do that. So it was like a mixture of like, um, so we're constantly always writing, right?
Okay.
Um, and we actually, I can't. So when we went and recorded Hexes in Oear, um, I had this song. So those two songs I like had written in, like that's like those were my brainchilds or whatever. Um, and Alex and August had written this song, uh, demo titled February Single, and me and Peter just didn't like it at all. And we were like, no, we're not doing that song. We're doing this song. We're gonna write it right now. So a lot of the times it's like we're writing something right now. Like
Okay.
that's how Scooter was written. Was like we're writing a song today, and this is what's going on. That's how. That's how. But then again, okay, I don't know. It's weird. It's like a half and half. Like August and Alex will like just write a bunch of shit on computer. I can swear, right? I know I was like hammered.
It's okay. It's I make this much money from YouTube, so
Okay,
shouts to
cool.
YouTube.
Sick. Yeah, Alex and August will like write a ton of stuff. So will Roger, and happy birthday, Roger, by the way.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Roger.
um, they will write a ton of stuff, and then they'll bring some ideas to practice, and we'll kind of mend it into whatever we create. But like
Okay.
for this record specifically, there was like I would say like 4 or 5 songs written, not together and in front of the computer with Alex and August, and then like songs like so you've listened already. So Scooter Counselors, the acoustic ballad. Well, I wrote the acoustic ballad and then gave it to Alex to just like create, I guess, like to make into a song because I can't play guitar or sing, but I wrote the lyrics and I wrote it out like with like a melody intention, and Alex nailed it like with exactly like I didn't even have to tell him. He read it and figured it out, which is crazy. And so that was written there. Exit Part 4 was written there. What's the yeah, because that's Foggy Loop. That's the fake Foggy Loop, and then there's Foggy Loop. I don't know. So like it's like half and half. I'll just say that. I'm just tripping over myself. I apologize. But
It's all
so
good.
we were in this cabin in Phillips, Maine, and we wrote 6 songs together in 2 weeks, and the other 5 we kind of like were just like really finalizing, and then we went and took it all to the studio like 2 months later.
Very cool.
That was all in 2019. So we were supposed to release this back in like a year ago, coming up. But COVID and all that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's how writing goes. It's just like it when it comes to music and all that. As for like the story and whatnot, Peter is really like just I don't know. Peter writes everything like on the spot. Peter, you can take that.
There's not much to it. I just listen to the music and I write what I feel. I hate to sound like Bono or some fucking
Yeah, that's what I'm
an artist, but I'm not gonna give you some fake reason. You know what I mean? It's like I just write what I feel.
Yeah. No, I feel like it translates on like a lot of your material. It just feels like real like I would say it's like something adjacent or personally happens to you, and I think that's great. I like.
Don't get me wrong. It's not like I just write whatever the fuck and just keep going. I press backspace. I make edits. I think, but it's like I just sit there, listen to the music, think about what I want to say, the placement. You know what I mean? I take my time, definitely. Like when it's ready, when I'm ready to make the lyrics and the patterns, I take my time with it. But yeah, it's very spontaneous. Very
I
spontaneous.
I will say it's intentional too. Like I feel like the because I listened to Scooter on stream, and I was like flipping out because like it's so. I feel like you guys do
Right.
something just so different that like I was listening to every other band, and not to like discount whoever I was listening to on stream, but I was listening to this song because shout outs to my boy Hector. He told me to check it out because I was on stream,
Hmm.
and I was just like, man, whatever, like they just do something different. Like you just know, like whenever I hear, if I didn't even see the name, I would have been like,
Yeah.
this is a Kaonashi track, like 100%. You
Yeah.
have like a
Right.
signature, and that's great.
Yeah.
I love it.
That's it.
Yeah, I love that's always like the best thing. Thank you. I don't know, like that's
Because
something
that's
I've
the
always
effect that we
wanted.
want. It's like when Kanye West does like a feature, or like when Lil Wayne does a feature, like it's their part.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
100%.
So I want it to be like when you hear our song, you know what the fuck is going on. Like you didn't even have to put Kaonashi. It's just like that's who it is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
right. Like,
You hear it and tell.
dude, it's like that's oh man, that's such a cool thing to think about. I never thought about it that way. I've always like thought about other bands like that. It's like I don't know, when you put on Coheed, you're just like that's Coheed, or,
Immediately.
or like Dillinger. Like
Oh
you
yeah.
definitely know it, like that. Oh, that okay. It's Dillinger.
Like they literally write Dillinger parts, and it's like it's so crazy to think that you make something new when everything's been done before. Like Dillinger made something new. That's the goal.
Yeah.
That's like what we're trying to do.
I feel like that's like with most artists, like they want to have that stamp that like it's them. And I feel like with every release you guys have put out thus far, there's something, at least from my perspective, and it's gonna make me seem like that much of like I don't know, just like I'm pandering a little bit. But I mean,
No,
there's some slight, it's a little pandering, but like it's true. Like I've listened to like all of your stuff, like the split, and like to me there's something just distinct about how you guys arrange stuff, like how Peter kind of does his screaming and stuff like that, and there's just this like intentionality to it, whether it's you guys collectively or just like the band in general. There's just something about it that I'm like, you know what? Like if like I said earlier, if I didn't know it was a Kaonashi track, I would know it's a Kaonashi track just by the sound or like the screaming or like the lyricism or whatever it may be. It just has that signature sound.
Thank you.
thank you, man.
Seriously.
No problem. But I feel like we have to delve deeper into the new record. I love the music video. I obviously imagine there is some symbolism to like the music video. Is there like, I mean, obviously there's kind of like an overarching theme in the record. What were you guys kind of going after? I imagine this is probably a question more directed to Peter, but what were you trying to go for in terms of storyline and like, and I guess the events that you happened in this album?
I didn't want to give too much away. That was definitely on my mind about it. Like, I wanted to make something that felt like, for lack of a better term, like MTV2. You know what I mean? And something that was humorous, I guess you could say. Something like, I didn't want it to be this dead serious thing, But with the story, I didn't really think about the story like music video wise when I was writing the song. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was like, oh, we gotta do a video for this song. Like, what are we gonna do? And it just kind of came naturally. We were driving to August house. It was me and Peo, and I was just thinking, like, what do we want to do for a Scooter video? Just the first idea that came to mind was this. Of course, Peo added on to it, and Jesse did as well. But like I said, with everything else, it just came naturally. The first thought that came to mind was like the date, visualizing the relationship between Morgan, Casey, and Jamie. It's hard. It's trying to introduce these people and give them all personalities within 3 minutes. Like,
that's true.
Yeah, and Taylor. If you're paying attention, Taylor's in there too.
And I think like it's also like for like newer people to then go back and like listen to Why Did You Do It, it kind of can sum up. You can kind of listen to Why'd You Do That, or Why'd You Do It, and then Why'd You Do It, and then look at this video and be like, oh, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
Put the dots together, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, a 2-for-1 a little bit.
Just really personifying these characters, putting a face to it,
Mm-hmm.
an exact face. Like, you know, if we had to do a Jamie action figure, like what would it look like? You know what I mean? I'm trying to make actual characters. That's really the goal now. I mean, they're real characters. It's just like putting a face to the name. That's what I'm trying to say.
Sure. I feel like that's, you know, again, you know, as Peo said, like the why did you do it kind of thing. You do, you know, like especially if you pay attention to the lyricism, you pay attention to like the last record and into this one, like there's so much like, and watching the music video as well for Scooter, like I think it's cool to see like the visualization of like lyricism on like, you know, in terms of the musicality of what you guys are doing, but also like a visual aspect to like what's gonna be. I imagine this won't be your last music video for the record, but like it's cool to see that visualization of like the lyricism coming to life in like a quote unquote human form, which
Exactly.
I think is really tight, and I think it's like I think it kind of, at least for me personally that listens to music a lot, you know, and for long periods of time, like I feel like you put a lot of depth to character despite it only being like a 3 minute music video ish, you know, and that's tough. Like that is real hard to kind of like do that. But I imagine people that are big Kaonashi fans that have been watching you guys for a while, like it's cool to see that transpire in like a video format.
I hope they've been looking at it that way. I don't really think people got it with, you know, Real Leather, Coffee Conversation, My 5-Year Plan. It's like there were visualizations there, but I don't think it was to the extent of Scooter. I think Scooter was exactly how I wanted it to be.
Yeah, I think like I feel like people kind of miss the mark. Sometimes like people will watch the videos and not put the correlations together for like the blue hoodie. I mean, I
don't
feel
know.
like
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was like, I feel like it's pretty straightforward.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know if we were too vague or people didn't look.
I mean, we
like,
try to be a little, you know, a little cryptic, but we try to like, it's in there somewhere. You just gotta really look.
But motherfuckers don't look. It's like we gotta give you, like, we gotta give it to you. Like the video, it says Jamie, it says Casey.
That's true.
Like, fucking A, but yeah,
and people still thought I was fucking Jamie. People thought I was Jamie. They thought I fucking grew my hair out. It's like, damn, bro, I don't know what more to do. I really think we have to just break it down. You know?
Literally. Yo, I can't wait for that little thing we're doing. I was gonna say fucking that video we're doing for Scooter. But yeah, it's just like we posted this fucking like movie script thing, and people weren't sure what to do with the phone. Like I like highlighted, underlined, bold these phone numbers, and it's like we posted them and hoping like people are just like, so what's this? And, it's like, and they're like commenting, do I call the number? It's like, just call the fucking number.
Like, what is there to lose, bro?
Like, yes, here you go. I'm sorry to whoever watches this that was you that commented that. But if you've been with us for more than 2 years, you should know by now that when we're doing something weird, just do it.
just call the phone number.
Just go with it. Just call the phone number.
And I thought that was cool. Like, I don't know, that definitely brought me back to like some like old ass nostalgia music videos where they're like call this, you know, like if you want to know more information about like this record or whatever, like it just like very like I love the cryptic messaging. I don't know, I'm old as fuck, so I enjoy that sort of stuff. I can't imagine somebody picking up the phone and it's just like, oh man, I'm gonna call this phone number right now, you know, like I feel in an age now, like I feel like that I feel like that kind of went over some people's heads. I don't want to assume anything, but like for me, I was like, I already knew. So I like called both of the numbers. I was like, okay, I got it. The knowledge, that I needed to know about it. But I feel like I could totally understand why other people would be like, do I call the phone number? Like, like,
Right,
do I? Why would they leave this here? It doesn't make any sense, like.
It's like I don't know, like Resident Evil clues.
Pretty much, yeah.
You're trying to figure out the puzzle, and it's like right there.
It's literally staring you in the face. Yeah.
And the character is just like, I wonder where this could be, and it's like shining. It's just like spilling.
You want more? They're like, you want more depth? Here, just call this phone number, and you're like, man, I don't know about this. I don't know about this phone number. I just
dial the number.
Actually, wicked funny. So we dropped. This is actually funny. So we dropped it in our Discord like hours early because we always just like try to test everything out in the Discord.
I feel you.
First, and so, we dropped the script, and one of the numbers was one number off.
Oh.
So, like, it was a 3, not a 4.
Oh.
So like someone was getting their phone lit up and like crazy, like.
Oh my god.
For, like,
shout outs to that dude or girl. That's terrible.
Yeah, literally, whoever that was, I'm so sorry.
Oh my god.
I felt so, and it was like late too. It was like 10, it was like god. 10 or 11. So it was like, I don't know. They got lit up.
Ugh. They're like at home. They got like kids and stuff, and they're just like the phone keeps going off. You're like, honey, your phone keeps going off. What the fuck's going on here? And it's just like,
who's texting?
Who's texting?
I hope we did not just cause like a divorce.
Are you cheating? I want a divorce. That'd be insane.
Oh,
who are all these people on your phone?
Metalcore ruined my life.
Pretty much. That's what I was thinking. That was the first thing that I was thinking. I was just like, you fucked something up, but
yeah, we definitely fucked that up.
I'll be alright.
I think
I'm pretty sure we caught it quickly. No, I think it took like 15 minutes.
Oof.
Yeah, it took a while.
Yikes.
And we deleted it all, then re-uploaded it on the Discord, and then made sure we posted the actual real one on Instagram. Oh boy, if it went on Instagram.
Oh, you would have been done. That person would have been deceased.
Dude, so mad.
So mad. The next thing, guys, I'm sure, I don't know if you've been asked this yet, but what is one song off the new record that went through the most changes that is now like the finalized version off the record? Because I imagine there are some tracks that like will receive that like demo treatment, go all the way through like a bunch of different changes, and then we'll end up on the record. I am personally of the camp that I would love to hear like early demos and like B-side stuff. I might be just like super music nerd, but what was one that kind of changed the most to the final product?
Dude, it's definitely Exit Part 4.
Really? I was gonna say Broad Street.
Wait, which one? Which one's February single?
I think it's Broad Street.
Are you sure? Because I thought
the one that we really didn't like was Broad Street.
I thought. Are you sure?
Yeah, it wasn't February single. Was it Exit Part 4 Foggy Loop?
It was Foggy Loop, but it was February single, wasn't it?
No, February single was Broad Street. I really didn't like the song, and then I actually sat with it, and I was like, I'm gonna make myself like this song and fucking, you know what I mean? Put my like patterns just to it so I make it better.
But
I mean, you ask Alex. I remember it being February single.
I always thought it was Exit Part 4 because of the. Fuck, is it?
He's active right now.
We're gonna get the answers live right now.
What is it? Fucking Who Wants to Be the Millionaire? Phone a Friend or some shit?
It's Phone a Friend right now.
Yeah.
It's who responds.
Who's calling?
Who responds first?
I just texted him, but you want to call him?
Oh, I'm gonna call him right now.
Oof.
Get him live.
We're gonna get him live. Gonna like
Oh,
Ashton
I
Kutcher
can FaceTime
punk
him
him.
He's typing yes.
Hey, I'm phoning a friend. You're my lifeline right now.
All right, what's that?
What song became February single, or vice versa? What
Broad Street.
is Broad Street?
Yeah, Peter just messaged me that. It was called February single, and then Peter doesn't like it, and then it became Broad Street.
Oh,
And then it became Since in there, and then it became Since in there, string Since.
Oh my God, that's right. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. Bye. So there you go. That's the rule. It was originally called February Single, then Peter Doesn't Like It, then Since in there, string Since in there. God, that's so much. And then it became Broad Street. So there you go. Peter Doesn't Like It.
Peter doesn't like. That's great. You should have left
I
it
like
that.
it now. For the record, I do like that song now. So much better and different.
It is so different. It's definitely way different than that's like one of the songs like so that was a whole last song that was written and then we wrote that together ish. Like so half of it was already written by Alex in August and then we finished it at the cabin. And then I think it got like extra finished at the studio because I don't think it was ever intended to move into Market Street.
Oh wow. Okay.
Like it just so happened that those two songs really flew into each other, and I honestly think that was just the way we ended up recording it. It was like super on accident, and we're like, "Oh, that's actually sick. Let's do that." So that's how that one went.
I'm curious how it sounded before now because if I feel like if Peter didn't rock with it earlier, I wanna hear the complete 180.
I'm sure there's a fucking file of it. I'll check the Google right now, the Google Drive right now.
I want to look at it myself, but it's like okay, man, we're getting deep here. So I don't. Oh, he's hacking into the mainframe.
He's actually looking.
Oh, it's from February 19th. I see February single right here.
There you go.
Yeah, I'll have to go on like the deluxe version. Instrumental, just fucking raw tracks of just that old.
Oh my God, the demos, the behind the scenes.
I just I don't know. I was just like, there's something about it that I kind of influenced Peter not liking it. I feel like.
I promise you, that was fully my decision.
Well, yeah, I heard it and I was like, yo, this isn't it. And I was like, I don't know about this one. And then they were like, well, let's see what Peter thinks. And I'm like telling Peter on the ride home, I was like, yo, this song isn't it, bro.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, let's listen to it. And oh my God, these cats are crazy.
But they're great songwriters. Don't get me wrong.
Oh no, they're amazing songs.
Yeah.
It's just I gotta be honest when I don't like something. And if I'm like saying no, like not even like I'm gonna work around it. Just off like change this. Trust me, it was justified.
Oh my God. Well, I want to find out what was in the bargain bin of Kaonashi songs. I want to hear some bargain bin Kaonashi riffs or like beats or whatever. You know, like
I know we have a video on YouTube. There's like a gear rundown video from the cabin where we wrote everything. Mm-hmm. And it has like a quick blip of like the writing session of Scooter and then like the sort of like midnight just like guitar MIDI version, putting it together like, okay, this is what we recorded.
Yeah.
We're gonna try to grit it out now. And it definitely sounds a lot different. There's like a lot less stuff and whatnot, or different stuff. But yeah, we have a whole stupid thing. There's a lot of stuff that is it called the Barchive? Why is it called the Barchive? Well, oh yeah, here we are. Anyway, I digress.
Well, you guys can check it out. I imagine it will be up somewhere on some link. I'll leave it in the description. Go check it out. But I always like asking that question because I feel like the nature of being a music nerd. I want to know how songs evolve, change, and like differentiate from like the demo to like final stuff. Because I can imagine there were certainly some songs that you're like, holy shit, this is a lot different.
It's like what's mad funny too is like, it'll be like they kind of accidentally recorded something wrong.
Yeah.
That happened in the last session. There was like they recorded something with like accidentally, I think like a 60 note extra of space, and it just made something really obnoxious. It sounded it like because it wasn't like digital anymore, so it sounded really crazy and weird. If you like, that I don't know if you like intently listen, but there's like a super chaotic part in the record.
Yeah, I
there's
know.
like one specific part that's outrageously chaotic.
Yeah.
That's the spot, and they messed up on the pre-pro a little bit, and well, they didn't mess it up because it's sick, but that's not what they meant to do. So I tracked the drums the way it was sent to me, and they were like, "Dude, what the fuck did you do? Like, this is super different." And I was like, "Oh, okay, whoops."
We're keeping
But,
it.
Yeah, keeping it. What else? Sound. I don't know. What kind of song, Peter? What kind of things have like surprised you for songs?
In what way?
Like that sound just super different from. I feel like another reason why is like straight up like Alex will either like, oh, I decided to do this cool thing, or he was like, yeah, I kind of forgot how I played it that one day, so we're gonna play it this way. So that will change. It's weird and it's fun, but it still works, which is crazy.
Not off of Dear Lemon House, but Look Like Me, the beginning, like the way that I scream over the beginning, I like totally thought of it a different way. And I guess during I don't know, mixing or whatever, someone dragged my vocal a little bit early or late or some shit. But it's not supposed to be that placement in my mind. Like when I was tracking, I thought it was like at a certain part. When I listen, I'm like, yo, these sound like a little late. But fuck it, it sounds sick. Yeah, I just let it go. I'm not like picky like that. You know what I mean? Like I just want to fucking make metalcore. So it's like if one part is off, if it's not butchering the song, fuck it, put it out.
Oh yeah,
Still sound good.
keeps it fresh.
Right? Like you can always put like, oh, my career's over. It's like, bro, you can always write another song.
Also, like doing it live, I'm just fucking do it the way that I thought about it in my mind. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Honestly, the surprise, I liked the surprise. I liked hearing it and hearing something like different than
Yeah,
what I thought it was going to be like. I was like, oh shit, it's like a new song.
I should have gotten my like purest reaction to listening to the new record Dear
I
Lemon
would
House for the
love
first
that.
time. I should have done that, but I'll be more cognitive, more thought out because I'm not trying to get swatted by the people who send me stuff early. So
Yeah.
I'll just send it to the band. That's really, I'll just record myself listening to it and then freaking out. So
There's this part in the pre-production of fucking Taylor that was like, I don't even know how to explain it. Just something weird with the guitars. I know it was totally not on purpose. It was like scratch guitar or something like that. And I was like, that sounds so good. It's this little part. I'm sure we could find the pre-production somewhere in the fucking Gmail, but I wish that part was still on the record.
What part are you talking about?
Dude, it's this part, like, I gotta listen to the song again, but I'm not gonna scream on fucking this episode, but I'll show you after. It sounded so fucking sick.
and I like Peyo's like, I think he's really trying to think over here, and he's like, I
And
can't. It's not clicking.
Wait, is it a part you did, or you said the guitar?
No, the guitar, like the demo, like the pre-production first take. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna have to find it. Fuck it. Keep it moving. I apologize.
Anyway, guys, the next question is, I feel like this is a perfect follow-up one. What's your favorite track off the record? It could be one that's already out or one that is coming up that you're just like, man, this one straight
Blue
vibes.
Pop. Blue Pop will always be my favorite one. That song is such a, I don't know, it's perfect. It's literally a perfect Kaonashi song. It's just like heavy, catchy, emotional. It has perfect song structure. It's just like I don't even have to think about it. That's been my favorite one since I first heard the song. And in 10 days, everyone else is going to hear it.
I heard it. It's great.
When
Two thumbs up. Two thumbs up. It's great. I agree.
when is this all coming out?
This will actually be coming out let me go into my calendar. I will be posting this, I believe, the 25th of May. I want to post it while you guys are going to be talking about the
you're
record.
gonna post this after?
Yes, slightly after the release, because you guys are releasing on the 21st. So I would just figured, a couple days after, people kind of get marinate, a little bit.
Okay. Well, for future people, hope you like it or liking it. Anyway, yeah, I feel like Blue Pop is sick. I think the beginning I had to bring out my inner Vinnie Paul with that shit. That song's really fun to play. Damn. I don't know, because, I don't... Fuck.
It's like picking your favorite child, I feel.
Right? And there's 11 of them.
I like easily my favorite child.
Yeah, Peter was like, I couldn't even finish my sentence fast enough for Peter to automatically just say Blue Pop.
Bob is my favorite child. Just forget everything.
I feel like, okay, if I don't know, I'm not a parent, but if you have 11 children, I feel like you would have to eventually have a favorite. I feel like you're too experienced to, it's like, there's 11 movies, and obviously one's the better one that you like.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like 11 U's. I don't know. Which one's your favorite? Anyway, I really like Counselors. But
That's a good one.
Counselors, but I also just like, which one is that? Is it? Where's the first Underdog thing? Is it 2? Track 2?
Well, the first Underdog is Blue Pop. The second one is
no, not the Underdog series. The first Underdog line.
Oh, that's Fuck Temple University.
Yeah, that I think that's like my. If it's not, it'd be
that was great. That was the title name was on point.
Yeah, Fuck Temple University.
And
so
Fuck college.
Yeah.
Yeah, in general.
It's the worst.
Yeah. Fucking colleges are listening. Fuck you.
them. I feel that. Oh boy.
Person that was like, "Oh, I'm gonna get you on the Drexel studio or the Drexel radio," and I was like, "Here's all my information," and they didn't even do it. I was like,
"Damn,
you fucking liars."
They fucked up.
Fucking college kids.
Yeah. Fuck college. But anyway, did you answer Peo or no?
I think I answered. I don't know. I answered I really love playing Counselors.
Okay.
I also love that song a lot, but I think Fuck Temple University is my favorite.
Okay.
I think.
All right. Well, we're gonna have to do a follow up, the day it releases, and then I'm gonna have to be like, Peo, which song's your favorite? It's all out now, so now everybody knows.
You should just put a 2-second clip.
There we go. We'll do it. Peo, just message me. Message me a video.
Cut just this box here. Just put in my new face here.
Okay.
My actual answer.
There we go. I'll hit up Peo in the future. What's Peter? I don't know, because I know Peo answered. Which one are you excited to play live when you guys are playing shows again?
Oh my god, Blue Pop or Runaway J.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Runaway J live is gonna be fucking crazy.
That's gonna be nuts.
Recipe for a Meaningful Life live, at a hometown show.
That's gonna be hard.
I've already got the moves planned out.
There's gonna be a hole in Voltage Lounge, I think.
I think that Recipe is gonna be.
But number one, Blue Pop. That song live.
Okay. Yeah, you're right.
Whew.
That'd be hidden. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be sick.
Peo looks like he's struggling over here, though.
Dude, yeah. So we're just back to the 11 children thing. Like, you definitely have favorites because I forgot about Runaway J. And it's perfect because Runaway J, right? I totally forgot about those two songs. And
that's a live song.
Yeah, dude. Recipe is definitely a live. Oh my god. Terrified cat. Yeah, Recipe, that was one of the written ones in the cabin. That one is just so fun to play because it's crazy. I don't know. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's gonna be pretty mental to see live. And also, again, because I am I guess Philly adjacent, area, New Jersey.
Where are you?
I live in New Jersey, so but I live in Bordentown, which I'm not gonna give my address out so you can dox me. No,
what's your postal address?
Okay, I'll get it in the DMs. That's later. No, I'm excited to see you guys play this whole album live because I don't know if you guys are gonna plan on doing the whole record live at some point, but that'd be front to back. That'd be clean.
Respect. I was about to say, okay, are you listening to it front to back?
Oh, I am listening to it front to back, but I imagine playing it collectively live from front to back would be nuts. So
it would be. How long is the record? I don't even know. It's like 50. Is it 50? I don't know. 40?
I don't know. It's anywhere in the ballpark of 45 to 50 minutes, I'd imagine.
Killer. I'm so bad with this stuff.
It's okay. I'm very thorough, honestly. So
I always thought about that. There's you go on YouTube and there's all these analysis of music, people who dive super deep into these musician stuff, and they're this is what they're doing and this is what they did, and then musicians that meme that's just guitar go burr, burr. That's dude, yeah, fuck.
I live for that mentality and approach to life, especially just to music. It should just be like that.
Yeah,
guitar makes sound, Bro, put out 40 songs.
I feel like you guys are definitely not going to like my 30-minute synapses of your entire record.
No, that's not. I'm saying I don't like it. I'm saying it's just it's so crazy to me that there's that.
People are dedicated to that.
I think it's brilliant to have that intelligence and knowledge to be able to be this is what's going on, and then the musician's just yeah, I don't know. Thanks, you got me, bro. Thanks.
I always think about that because I'm I'll sit here and listen to it. I told you guys off camera, I'll probably listen to this record 50 times, easy, and you're just going to be you know what? I'm just going to go up on stage and just do the whole, I'm going to scream into a microphone right now, or I'm going to bang on the drums, and that's it, And that's not to discount what I do, because I'm a little bit, a little bit of a, narcissist, but in that aspect, but I also understand that the musician's not yeah, I'm really thinking about this in depthly to the point where you have somebody literally spending 30 minutes to talk about your record that you're just yeah, I had fun doing this,
I mean we definitely think pretty deeply about what we're doing and with musical ideas and stuff we that's the whole mathcore sense comes in, but I don't think we there's definitely I don't know, there's that one guy who's I remember watching, he's explaining Deftones, and he's
oh god,
I would describe Deftones as 3 things. It's dark, I think he's just sex, or sexual, and I'm I never in my life ever really, I don't know, considered Deftones a sexual band for some reason.
I don't either. That would be one of the last things on my list of, other than the fact that they have a song called Sex Tape, and that's it. That's the only, literally that is it. That is the only.
I was also never, my brother was always listening to them, and I was never the biggest fan, but nothing was yeah, let's fuck.
It's so hard being a Deftones fan sometimes, because there's part of the fandom that's like Ink Masters type people,
Oh
for
my
lack of a
God.
better term.
You're right. Oh my God. You nailed
Like,
it.
I'm not like that type of person. Like, that is the shittiest type of dude ever.
You know, some dude that shows up in some like Ed Hardy bullshit, you know, or like,
See, I fuck with Ed Hardy.
Oh, yeah.
But
Sorry.
like in a different way, like not in this.
I'm saying
Deftones,
like a Harley Davidson, like
Von
like
Dutch, Oakley sunglasses.
oh
I
yeah,
get it.
100%. Yeah.
But
Oh.
this guy then goes, but like this guy's like also then goes on and explains like every single chord that like the dude's using and like the rhythms that like Abe Cunningham's using and like how Chino's voice or in his like lyrics and like
Oh my God.
I'm like
I've had this conversation.
It's a master class.
and it's got like the sheet music going too and I'm just like wow this is like insane. Like this is crazy. Like I don't know. See, I would say Prince is sexual.
Yeah,
Like,
I would agree. Yeah, 100%.
And, you know, there's probably some definite area of Deftones that is sexual for sure,
But it's like I feel like he
That's
is
not
completely
like-
stretching the truth though. Like there could be a song that is in that lane that is like one song out of their entire catalog, and they're like Deftones sexual. How'd you know? Like that's like that's what I'm thinking. Like and I understand that because I'm a YouTuber, and you know you gotta kind of stretch the truth a little bit. I mean I personally don't do that because that's not my vibe, but there are people out there that are like that, you know, and that's a little strange to me.
I mean, hey, you know, I'm also not a music analyst. I don't know.
You just
Anyway,
vibe.
I just vibe, but like I digress. That like went so far from my point. My point
It's
was,
great.
Yeah, the point like we definitely write intent with like a lot of intent and you know, there's a lot of meaning or like you know, there's certain patterns we want to do in like
Sure.
like Foggy Loop. I was like, okay, we need to do this like silly pattern, like this polyrhythm pattern, and I don't know. We just messed with it. It's like so that was like an intent. We just didn't know how we were gonna use it until it just you're like, oh, here it goes. Let's do it. Like so, it's like it's almost both. You know, like we kind of know what we're doing. Like sorta, like, but that's it. Yeah.
That's as far as the rabbit hole will go down.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
you guys, if you want to, our next interview, we're just gonna really dissect each Kaonashi track one by one. This is gonna be like a 3-hour long mini series on the channel. No, okay, please don't. I don't want to do that. So I don't want to do that. So please don't do that. I don't want to. I want to get a DM saying, "Oh my God, that'd be so great." So. I don't know. Unless you guys want to like throw myself and like Kaonashi money, we'll be like down to do it then. But only if money, like a little bit of cash is involved, or some sort of money, some sort of money involved. You know, Dogecoin.
How do you say it? Ethereum? Is it Ethereum?
You are correct. Yeah.
Ethereum? Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you got it. Anyway, guys, the next question. I don't really technically believe in guilty pleasure bands, but there are certainly bands that people don't necessarily associate you with. So what are some artists that if somebody was like, wow, I didn't know you listened to them, what would be some of the artists that you guys listen to? That would surprise people, I'd imagine.
I don't think anything I listen to would surprise anybody. Like, I don't know, I listen to fucking everything. Something I like.
I feel like it's like
There's a song called Better Man by this country group called Little Big Town. I fucking love that song.
Okay, that is definitely.
You would never think it. But
I would have never thought that. That would have been the last thing on my mind.
Fire.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Okay, there's such a backstory behind that though. There's insane,
I imagine.
It's so. Oh man, that song is so good. Me and Peter were. I think it was Halloween night. Was it Halloween night?
I don't remember exactly when it was, but I know where it was.
Yeah, it was. Well, I know where. I don't know. Okay, it's like this fucking grocery store thing. And yo, we were just in this grocery store.
that was
I'm sorry, am I as fuck? I'm trying to like think about what it looked like. For
That
a
was
second.
great. That was the best
Yo,
analogy of a grocery store that was not a grocery store.
It is like a grocery store, but it's like it's I don't know.
It's like say you know what a grocery store is without saying you know what a grocery store is. It's a building with food in it.
It's a building with food
that you could purchase.
So, I think we got like thoughties. I think we got like
We got fucking. It's like a peach natural light seltzer. I remember it exactly.
yes.
Peach.
Oh man, and yeah, basically, me and Peter were on different sides of this grocery store sort of thing, and this song was just banging, and we literally like met up. We're like, "Yo, this song is kind of sick, right?"
It was in the bread aisle.
Yeah,
That's hot.
it was great. Like, yo, this song low key bangs.
Song.
And we're like, yo, did you Shazam it? I don't know how we found it.
I just typed in the fucking chorus. I was like, and I just miss you, and I just wish you were a better man. First thing was Little Big Town. This song is
I was
fucking
like, damn.
incredible.
I was like, never thought I'd be like, oh, damn, this shit. Anyway, I guess that would be it because
We don't feel guilty for what we listen to.
I listen. It was totally not a ploy to make you feel guilty about what you listen to, but that shit was that is great. That's awesome.
I guess during quarantine, I got really into like Bad Bunny and like Italian pop and rap.
Okay, tight. All right, vibe.
Like really into it. Like how I feel like I got into it like how people get into like K-pop and shit. Like I'm like really into Italian like shit for some reason, and like Bad Bunny and like Ozuna.
Oh,
like,
okay.
That's like all I listen to pretty much.
I feel like you're gonna create a new group of stans, Peo. Like just like a bunch of people that just love Italian rap now.
Yo, I doubt it. I doubt it. But maybe that would be actually kind of sick.
That'd be kind of tough, guys. If you want to make Italian rap a thing, like like stan level like K-pop. Listen,
dude,
we out here.
This dude Pocky is sick, and like this dude is so fucking Italian, bro. And it's like his videos, it's just like, dude, all these Italians that look exactly the same. They all got the same haircut and shit, and like it's just so they're all on mopeds. They're not.
Oh, that's tough.
And there's like 3 of them on the mopeds, and it's like it's actually tough. It's mad funny. It's not funny. It's sick though. It's kind of funny.
It's a little funny. I got you.
It's wicked funny.
I know the vibes.
Yeah. Anyway.
Next question, guys. If you were to compile a musical supergroup, who would be in your band?
Is this like they have like dead or alive?
We'll stick with alive. I feel like that would be more interesting.
Okay, fair. Oh God. Okay, wait. Am I in the band or am I like? I'm sorry. I'm making so many.
You're. Peyo's going hard with this shit. He's like, "Yo, so like, what time frame does it happen in? Am I like older now? You know."
The schedule works for me. I got
it's you are in a band, and it is in current time. So whatever exists now is what is available to you.
I would pick a better drummer. I should want to pick a better drummer.
I would have Korn, but instead of having Jonathan, it would be Lil B. It would be Korn with Lil B. Like Korn music with just Lil B rapping. That'd be fucking insane.
That'd be hard.
That would be actually fucking wild. Oh my God.
Yeah, like rapping over the bass and shit. Insane.
That'd be tough.
Okay, if I was in a supergroup, if I wasn't in a supergroup, I would do Steven Sanchez on drums. I would do, what's that dude, the guitarist and bassist from Basilica. And,
ooh, okay.
Yo, damn. I don't know. Okay, give me a second on the vocalist. Peter, you go. You got to tell me.
I was thinking Zach Hill, Thomas from Meshuggah playing drums, right?
Ooh, Woo!
And you would have fucking Pat Sheridan from Fifth on Autopsy on guitar.
Jesus.
This is tough.
You would have fucking Tommy from BT Bam doing vocals. It should be a 3-piece grindcore band.
That is
That is mental. That is
okay,
mental.
That'd be
Alright.
insane.
Oh my god, that'd be awesome. Holy
It's just
shit.
like as fast as possible. Like I'm trying to think of someone that could just add to that, like the bassist of Obscura. So they're all just like. Oh my god! What if it was like
the dude from Full of Hell? I don't know his name.
Oh my god!
For drums.
That'd be
then, fuck, dude. Like, no, that's too easy. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, the dude from Full of Hell, fucking Ben Wyman.
Oh my god!
The bassist from Necrophagus, the sixth string.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, I know.
Claudio Sanchez.
That band would be perfect.
Crazy mathcore, like prog, whatever.
With singing.
The highest pitch singing, like let's go, like.
Yeah, that's a great answer.
That's wild. If that ever existed, then I know that my job has been fulfilled as a YouTuber, and I will.
Bro, I would pay the $250 ticket price. For that. You know what I mean? Like, fuck yeah.
That would be wild. I liked Peter's answer a lot, though, too. That grindcore band would be
it's like
next level.
Damn, Fit for an Autopsy and Meshuggah together, just in a band.
Sounds so like I feel like that would be like so violent.
Attack in 2010, but instead of Caleb Shomo, it's Jacob Bannon from Converge.
Oh my god!
And he got to write the lyrics. On the self-titled, but the self-titled. That would be the weirdest sound.
He has to write the lyrics or didn't write the lyrics?
No, he writes new lyrics for their self. That would be the most.
That would be.
That's what I wanted Kaonashi to be.
You want to be?
Yo,
It would all make sense. It all makes sense now. It's all coming together.
Synthy metalcore with fucking emotional ass lyrics. That'd be so fucking funny.
Oh my god!
I can keep going with these.
These are great. I love them. If anybody can make these things happen, I don't know. I don't know connects like that, but that would be wild. Especially that grindcore band. I feel like that'd be. If I had to put my chips on something, I would say either the grindcore band that Peter mentioned or Peyo's choices. I feel like that would just be
like the fact that it's Claudio Sanchez singing over Full of drums.
That's what I'm saying. Full of Hell drums with Claudio Sanchez, like, and then Ben Wyman just like with just Burr. And then you got the dude who's just like, you just sound like. I feel like when that dude's playing bass, it's like the sound of like someone with long legs walking.
That's how I feel about Akira. Actually, like death metal bass sounds like that.
Right? It's just like,
no, hey, I just thought of a crazy one.
Okay, let's rock with it.
Funeral for a Friend with Howard Jones.
Yo.
Like him singing Funeral for a Friend. That would sound crazy.
Oh, that would be tough.
Well,
I like that.
That would be kind of crazy.
He would sing it perfectly.
Yeah.
Like he would fit it.
Yo. Damn, that's sick. Aren't they playing Download together?
I think they are.
Happen. Yo, Howard.
Let's do it. Do it. Just
can you sing?
Can you make that happen? I would. Anything with Howard Jones in it, I think is just fantastic. I might be wrong, but like I would be. I'm a Howard Jones stan, so I feel like anything he does is just chef's kiss. Like if Howard Jones came out like tomorrow and he was like, "Hey, I'm fronting a K-pop like supergroup," I'd be on board.
I'm sure.
I would, to be honest, would listen. I would 1,000% give that a shot.
Like he's like dressed up in like a waifu costume, and just like going, pulling down a full dance move and still singing. Oh, tough.
Dude, why did that remind me? What's that fucking that anime? fucking Goku dolls.
Yes.
That's exactly what. For some reason, my mind went to that. Fucking, that shit is so crazy. I don't know why my brain just went there, but
That was great. Now I'm not gonna be able to unsee that or unthink about that. But that's great. And the last thing, guys, the most important thing, tell them where they can find Kaonashi, what you guys have coming up, where they can pre-order the record, obviously, and anything else you guys want to plug, talk about, things of that nature.
Fucking KaonashiPA.com. Go there, and I think you can find whatever you're looking for. Merchnow.com/Kaonashi. Google Kaonashi. Message one of us. You know what I mean? And we'll give you whatever you need.
damn, wait, that I just ended this interview on Goku dolls. That's damn.
It's not over. It's not over, Pale. But anyway, go check out Kaonashi. If you are a vinyl fiend, much like myself, they have a vinyl pre-order. If you missed out on the first wave, please sell me the first copy. That'd be great. But if not, definitely pick up the newest variant. It's very cool. Please don't buy it before I do, or I'm gonna come to your house and take it from you. But listen, very, very good shit. The new record is slams, so you should go check it out. I will leave a link below to go pre-order it, go purchase it. Again, especially for bands now that are still in COVID, quote unquote, please go support them. If you love this band, go pick it up. I swear to God, you will have a great time listening to it. If not, I can't offer you a refund, but still purchase it because it'll help them out, and maybe they'll tour your area, and that'll be great. So that's what you want to see, and so go do that. If you enjoyed this interview, share, like, and subscribe. It goes a long way. I feel like a YouTuber asking for help, you know, like one of those ASPCA commercials. They're like, for $1, you can help Brandon continue doing his YouTube journey for however many years he's been doing it for.
But you can.
But you can.
Like, comment, and subscribe, please.
Please.
Thank you. And huge thanks to Peo and Peter for coming on. We talked about a whole bunch of crazy shit, which I'm very excited to post about, so you guys can check it out. And the album's out now, so go pick it up, please. Go support these guys. Go show them some love, especially if you live in, like, the Philly tri-state area. If you're not here, if you're not
Where are you?
if you're not here, if you're not going to support them in this tri-state area, I'm going to find you at a show and make sure to, like, crowd kill you. And I don't do that shit, so you know I'm serious about that.
Yeah.
Huge thanks to Peo and Peter for coming on tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you.